Alright, so today I'm playing Recharge RC High Voltage, and just gonna be playing random tracks, probably build a track or two, and yeah. I'm not using a regular Xbox controller, I'm actually using my actual radio that I use for racing. The game itself is still in beta, or early access, whatever you want to call it. So we got the level editor right here. You can go in here, edit tracks, but pretty much all of mine have been uploaded. But you can go here, make a track, but these aren't in the game yet. They're coming out soon. So, I don't know. I'm really ready for this hobby shop one, because I got a lot of tracks that I want to recreate that happen to fit that, so hopefully we get that soon. But all this, go back. We got right here. And you go in here, pick a car that you want to customize. We're just going with the buggy, for example. And you can put patterns in it. There's different bodies you can use. If you go here, this, which is what I'm using. This one, which is kind of cool. Pretty basic, but it's clean. And then there's this one. They don't really work with the scheme I have, but that's alright. This one works with it, so, and I had to use it. This one is what it was made for, so obviously it's gonna work. And then this is the one that you get by default when you buy the cars. Go in here, we got wings that we can use. This is like more of like an 8 scale looking wing. Looks more, yeah. Personally like this one because it's more 10 scale looking. Kind of fits what the scale is of this car, I believe. So this one I think is for the, I don't even know what car this one was for. Maybe for the vintage. Yeah, it was for the vintage. This is the one that the car comes with, but I feel like it's a little too basic. I just wanted to add a little bit more to it, so I put in this one. Right here we got rims, wheels, whatever you want to call these. I would like to see some tread design thing that we could do, like, because I know we're getting carpet eventually, so like maybe like a carpet tire, like pins and stuff, like a fuzz bite or something. I don't know. Right now, we got the rims that we can use. Will not be using, because I don't like spoked rims on my cars, but you know. Over here we got a brand, which is Injora. I guess they make like crawler parts and just aftermarket products for cars. Going here is the paint booth. So you just where you actually like paint your car. This one was made by me. I know eventually we want to do, or he wants to do a livery sharing system. So that'll be pretty cool. I know I've seen some pretty good liveries that people have made, so that'll be cool. Oh wait, shit, I'm still using this body. But I actually like this. I like the whole customization system. Kind of gives you a lot of freedom. It's very in depth. You can, but it's also pretty user friendly. So that's cool. We go. There's also the Thrasher, which is like a short course. Pretty cool. This one, I made this body. All the cars do have preset bodies you can use, but I don't really like doing all that. Right here, this is the rally car, which I did make the body for. This is one of the official bodies for Exalt, which is a company that is in the game. This is the vintage car. I did not make this body. This is one that comes with it. I did make this body though. So that's all of that stuff. If we go here, the shop, we got 4 different cars to choose from as of right now. But I do know that there is a monster truck coming and a stadium truck. And then in the future, there's also going to be a carpet 2-wheel drive buggy, I believe. So, you go in here, for example, click buy, and then it takes you to this, where you can just keep on dropping the car and stuff. But this has got this livery, and then it's got a blank one. Honestly, the blank color looks pretty good. I just noticed there's like a carbon fiber wing too. That's cool. But we got the HB24, which is the vintage 2-wheel. Ooh. So yeah, that's the wing that comes on these cars. I don't know if I really like it. I feel like that's more like the wing you'd see on a stadium truck. I think when you get stadium trucks in the game, I hope he does like the big walls for the wing, which is like real stadium trucks, at least for RC that is. Over here we got the Thrasher, the 4-wheel drive short course, or slash, kind of whichever one you want it to be. This, ooh, and then Dark Knight. Ooh, I like that. That little door handle, that's cool. This is the Enduro one. Cool. I like the number plate. That's actually really cool. Then got this one, Thrasher 2. Okay. And the new Rally ERX4. Not too much for this one. Just two different ones you can choose from. Pretty basic. But I mean, these themselves are not basic. There's a lot put into these, so yeah. I like to keep my stuff kind of simple, but not too crazy. Then, if we go here, we got bodies. The vintage only has 3 bodies, which is really all you can really do for the vintage cars. There's not too much going on with them, so I'd say they're pretty decent. 4-wheel drive bodies, which is the HB44 bodies. All these, and then these 2, which I don't have. I don't really like the look. I don't like the look of this one, which I think is supposed to be like the Beetle look. I don't know. The Thrasher, pretty cool. He does also have a bug body for all of them, which is kind of funny, but kind of kept it more with the realistic looks. So, and then the ERX, pretty cool bodies for this one. I do like them. I got this one, as you can tell, but this one was pretty cool. So, Actually, let me get this one just to get it. I just want to have it in case I want to use it. I've been playing the game for a long time. I played it day one of the demo. Got like 80 some hours on it in a week. Kind of sad. I was on it a little too much, but that's alright. This I've only been on for about 30 hours, which is a little better. It's been about a week, same amount of time. Just noticed in here we got the monster truck tires, which are freaking huge. Jeez. I like that. They all have different treads on them. At least it looks like. Well, these are all for the different cars, so it makes sense. I think on the... Yeah, he's got like rib tires. That's also cool. Now here we got the wings. There's 4 types of wings. We got like these little ones. I don't know about this one. Not my favorite. I don't even have it, but just the one I'm using. Go here. This one. These are like the 8 scale looking ones, but I did use this one a lot, but I just kind of felt like it was a little too big for the car. Go to this one. These are for the Thrasher and the ERX, I believe. I think they are. Right here. All these ones are kind of clean. I don't think I'd use them, but yeah, you can tell these are not for the buggies. These are for the bigger cars in the game. Right here, I got the bigger sets of them. I think it's like the exact same thing as what's over there, just bigger. Yeah, it is. Okay. This one not bad. I don't mind it. And then the rims, wheels. Technically, they're wheels, I think. These are the closed ones, I think, for the most part. Yeah, like little slits in them. Spoked ones. Kind of the same idea for all of them. These ones, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I do have these ones, but I think you get these automatically. These are something that would be cool for when he gets the road or the on-road cars in the game. I'd probably use these. It just depends on the car. And then we got the Endura stuff, which is all really cool. I like the metallic-y purple on these ones. I'd use these. Go over here. Go. Let's check out. Let's look at the settings real quick. And here we got game settings where you change your game volume, music, UI, controller vibration, which I do not. I don't even have the things in my controller to vibrate, but I'm not even using a controller for the game, so I'll turn that down anyway. Follow cam, you can change all the camera stuff. Camera stand, the driver stand zoom, I turned it all the way down. I don't really like the zoom. It's not a realistic effect. Right here, graphics, change all that stuff to when you want it to be. You want to advanced, all this stuff. Mine's just set to ultra. My PC can handle it. It's not exactly the laggiest game you'll ever see. It's actually pretty died down, and it really helps with performance. But right here, this is my inputs from my actual radio. Not from an Xbox controller, no. I know it shows that I'm doing inputs on that, but I'm not. Technically I am, but yeah. It's really touchy. You can obviously set trims and all that stuff, so yeah. We also got that's all the settings. I don't know if you add more, but I don't really think he needs to. Hey. Let's go to race. Got campaign mode. I did not grind for all the HV trophies yet. I probably will in the future, but we'll check out like the first one, for example. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but I'll try. This car is very difficult to drive, but it can also be extremely easy to drive if you know how to drive it. That is my hold on. Notice how the tire glitches in a turn? I'm not really mad about it. I kinda like it, cause I know I'm not trying to do that sometimes in real life. Oh my gosh, I had it right there. This is not gonna be bad. Only I don't like about the campaign tracks is they're so yeah, obviously it would be like simple, kind of beginner friendly for the first one. I think the HB44 and the Nebraska tracks are all going to be really good. There we go. Man, maybe that's better. Yeah, I'm so close. Well, you get it. I'll probably work on that later, but not right now. I'm close, like I'm really close. Actually, I'm only 900ths off, so very, very close. I can get it, obviously, because I'm like that. There's people that have it already. So, you can see we got Vintage Pro, and then we got Thrasher campaign soon. Which actually, I think will be pretty cool. Vintage Pro. Over here, we're gonna have a free roam mode, and then a daily jam mode. This one, I'm assuming it's just gonna be like a random track each day, what they did in the original mobile game. And then free roam, I know he's working on one. It's a skate park, which will be pretty fun, I do think. Not exactly the type of stuff I do. I don't really do bashing stuff, but I have bashers, so it'll be cool. Monster truck will be really fun on that. Let's go to quick race. We can obviously do campaign tracks, but with any vehicle you want, which is actually really cool. My tracks, it doesn't show you the likes and all that stuff on the tracks, but yeah. But it just shows you all the tracks you have, and then we go to online tracks. And currently, the best one is this one, Grandma's Backyard. 531 upvotes, which I think a lot of it comes from people just clicking the first one and then upvoting, but I don't know, because you can see this one doesn't have, it's 300 away, so yeah. This one, I think I might have the record. It probably got taken away if I had to guess, but If I had to guess, it probably was taken away. No, I still have it. Okay. One of the top tracks. You know, I'm not even mad about that, to be honest. The guy that made this track actually made his own video on the game. So, that's pretty cool. This one, I'm not leading in. And then this one, I think I'm in the top 10. I don't know if I am anymore, though. Probably not. But if we go here, we can go to newest, all this stuff. Skate park trickery. But all the tracks in the game are made by people who play the game. They're not like, yeah, obviously the dev makes some of his own tracks, obviously. But a lot of the tracks in the game, majority of them are made by people in the community. None of them are made, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. None of them are like super like basic. I mean, some of them obviously are basic, but obviously tracks, it's like some of these are really good. Some of them, they're alright, but it was cool. The demo was free, obviously. So a lot of people tried out the game, which got it over 1,000 tracks created just in that week, which is cool. Currently, there's 1,481 tracks in the game. You can also use this as a search, so like if you want like a PNB, like Psycho Nitro Blast, go here. We got this, which 3 of them are made by me. This one, oh, interesting. I actually use wooden jumps for it. I was at this one. Yep. I actually went to this race. I did not go to this one, but I made this one, so that's alright. You can look up, for example, Sick Southern Indoor Championship. So, Pro Indoor Classic. I mean, yeah. We got, but yeah, you get it. You can look up anything you want, really. But if we go, top rated weekly, this is the #1 track, 4,000 votes, which is kind of insane. 1,000 on the dot for this one, TNR. This guy makes some really good tracks, by the way. But we can go to top rated weekly, monthly, and yearly. It's also oldest, no rating, my tracks, developer tracks, and favorites. And then filter, you can filter them from like the genre of track. Like we have realistic fantasy, big air, replica, technical, high speed, driver stand, which is a really good one because they're made to drive from the driver stand. So yeah. The game itself, gameplay is really good. It's actually really fun. Just felt good the entire time I played it. Let's go on my tracks, play a track, and then I think that'll be it. I think I covered pretty much everything. We'll play my best one, which is this one. I don't really like it that much in my opinion, but apparently a lot of people do like it. basically let's play all that. I'm gonna do this with no commentary, and then on the video. Alright, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Not the kind of video I usually do, and I haven't uploaded in a while, so yeah, hope you enjoyed.